He writes her name at the top of the page. Same pen, same left-leaning slant. Coffee ring in the corner like a stain. He lets it spread, doesn't wipe it away. How do you think someone who heard every word you never said out loud? This is the letter I'll never send to the woman who understood my silence. Love was real, but the timing was poison. We were right, just wrong back then. Some stories end mid-sentence, and this is where ours ends. He circles dates on an old wall calendar, all the almosts, all the near misses. Her sweater still on the back of a chair, thread pulled loose like unfinished business. Does she still know what I meant when I only nodded and looked away? This is the letter I'll never send to the woman who understood my silence. Love was real, but the timing was poison. We were right, just wrong back then. Some stories end mid-sentence, and this is where ours ends. If I write, come back, it rewrites her life. If I write, I'm fine, it's a quiet lie. So I stop on a half-spelled word, let it hang there, leave the ink to dry. This is the letter I'll never send to the woman who understood my silence. Love was real, but the timing was poison. We were right, just wrong back then. Some stories in mid-sentence, and this is where ours ends. He carves his legend. You doubt him, he signs the ending. You break skin, he breaks cycles, turns that knife into a title. A gentleman bleeds in private, wins in public, calm and quiet. Walks back in like nothing's changed. Heart still heavy, suit still straight. They never see the scars he hides, they only see the sharpened smile. A gentleman bleeds in private and wins in public every time. Floors all chairs and spilled drinks. DJ packing up his things. Only neon on the bottles, only us and all my worries. You say you look tired, I say more than I can tell. You laugh like you've known me since before I went through hell. Slow dance with a stranger who feels like home on this empty floor. Whiskey breath and perfume cutting through the war. Let me be nobody in your arms tonight. Just a heartbeat pressed to yours. One night of peace in a life of war. Your hand finds my shoulder like you've done it all your life. My scars stop screaming when you pull me closer. Quiet. We don't talk about our stories. We don't trade our broken names. We just count the ceiling tiles, spin the room and trade our shame. Slow a stranger who feels like home on this empty floor. Whiskey breath and perfume cutting through the war. Let me be nobody in your arms tonight. Just a heartbeat pressed to yours. One night of peace in a life of war. Keep the world outside the door. Let the past stay on the porch, yeah. If this is all we ever are, it's still worth fighting for. Slow dance with a stranger who feels like home on this empty floor. Whiskey breath and perfume cutting through the war. Let me be nobody in your arms tonight. Just a heartbeat pressed to yours. One night of peace in a life of war.
Hung his medals on a nail, packed his name into a case, map replaced by coffee stain, sheets of songs and scribbled grace. Boots still lined up by the door, chair pulled back at 0600, same old spine against the storm, different war he's walking you. He's a general of silence now, every note a measured vow, every gap a sharpened blade, every breath a debt he's paid. He's a gentleman of staying still, never speaking more than will. Let the edge of quiet cut where the shouting never could. Left the marches, kept the march, metronome inside his chest. Fingers fall like drilled battalions on the frets they never guess. Eye on every tiny tremor, thumb in time with steady fire. He can turn a single hell tone into smoke and burning wire. He's a general of silence now, every note a measured vow, every gap a sharpened blade, every breath a debt he's paid. He's a gentleman of staying still, never speaking more than will. Let the edge of quiet cut where the shouting never could.
Lets the room lean in on cue, lets the ghosts all file on through. Names he never says, but they stand beside his bed. He's a sharpened blade, every breath a debt he's paid. He's a gentleman of staying still, never speaking more than will. Leaves his battles in the air, one precise unfinished prayer. She sleeps, he sits on the edge of the bed, counting the cracks in the ceiling, while shadows crawl over her head. Street light, pain in her cheek and her nose, tiny gold river across her. She'll never see where it goes. He would burn the world for her peace, turn every lock, tame every storm in her dreams. He would walk through fire on bare feet, and she'll never know how deep it goes. How deep it goes. how deep he goes. Phone buzzes, he flips it and faces it down. Her breathing a small steady ocean, the only real sound in this town. His hands hover an inch from her hair, whole galaxies caught in the tremble of fingers that don't even dare. He would burn the world for her peace, turn every lock, tame every storm in her dreams. He would walk through fire on bare feet, and she'll never know how deep it goes. How deep it goes. How deep it goes. If he spoke it out loud, would the room come apart? Would the walls learn his secret carved into his heart? So he swallows it down, lets the silence impose. All the words he won't say are the ones that he chose. He would burn the world for her peace, turn every lock, tame every storm in her dreams. He would walk through fire on bare feet, and she'll never know how deep it goes. How deep it goes. Only he knows how deep he goes. She sleeps, he sits on the edge of the bed, counting the cracks in the ceiling while shadows crawl over her head. Streetlight pain in her cheek and her nose, tiny gold river across her, she'll never see where it goes. He would burn the world for her peace, turn every lock, tame every storm in her dreams. He would walk through fire on bare feet, and she'll never know how deep it goes. How deep it goes. How deep he goes. phone buzzes. He flips it and faces it down. Her breathing a small, steady ocean, the only real sound in this town. His hands hover an inch from her hair. Whole galaxies caught in the tremble of fingers that don't even dare. He would burn the world for her peace, turn every lock, tame every storm in her dreams. He would walk through fire on bare feet, and she'll never know how deep it goes, how deep it goes, how deep it goes. If he spoke it out loud, would the room come apart? Would the walls learn his secret, carved into his heart? So he swallows it down, lets the silence impose. All the words he won't say are the ones that he chose. He would burn the world for her peace, turn every lock, tame every storm in her dreams. He would walk through fire on bare feet, and she'll never know how deep it goes, how deep it goes. Only he knows how deep it goes. Ash in the trail, clock blinking 3. Everyone gone, but the ghost of me stare through the glass at the neon door. Hear my own heartbeat and a bar stool creak on the floor. Between the smoke and the silence, there is truth, where the words I never said still hang on you. In the lull between my anger and my youth, between the smoke and the silence, there is truth. sip till the bottle looks almost kind. Trade little sips of poison for a softer state of mind. Between the whiskey and the dawn, there is peace, like the world forgets to shout, begins to ease. All the hurt that used to howl falls to a whisper, finds release. Between the whiskey and the dawn, there is peace. A gentleman lives in the spaces that others ignore. Walk right through in the pause before an answer, in the doubt before I do, in the breath before an apology, in the shake of an outstretched hand, in the choice to stay a little softer than the night demands. Oh, between the smoke and the silence, there is truth, where the mirror shows me someone I once knew. If I listen to the quiet, it pulls me through. Between the smoke and the silence, there is truth. Between the whiskey and the dawn, I make my vow to live inside those spaces. Start here, start now. Born in the mud, raised in the dark, cold hands, cracked knuckles, breath like a spark. Sleeping in stairwells, raining is cold, counting each heartbeat like somebody's oath. They thought he was nothing, less than a threat. He carved out a promise he wouldn't forget. They whisper his name in the alleys, soft as a blade at your neck. You owe and you pray he's forgotten. He's the ghost that pays its debts. Brick after brick he was climbing, blood on the ink that he kept. You don't see his face in the daylight, but the ghost still pays its debt. Meetings in basements, smoke in the air, leaders with gold on their fingers, shifting in chairs. He never shouts orders, he barely speaks, just signs with a knuckle, taps once for the week. From scraps on the table to keys to the fence, he traded his mercy for quiet respect. They whisper his name in the alley, low like a curse you regret. You run but you circle back to him, 'cause the ghost will claim what's left. Brick after brick he was climbing on favors he never forgets. Hide in your house with the curtains drawn, still the ghost will pay his debts. He remembers cold nights, empty pockets, tight jaw. Every slide is a mark in his law. Hey, so when the door shakes at 3 a.m., you already know it's just him. They whisper his name in the alleys, soft as the first taste of sweat. You gamble your soul on tomorrow, he's collecting every bet. Brick after brick he was climbing, now his shadow owns the steps. You can buy your way out of anything till the ghost comes pay his debts. Corner booth, cut glass, the shadow outlives his name. Ties straight, hands clasped, no one here knows that pain. Ice melts, slow rains on the wood where his story sits. He smiled, too small for the weight he never admits. He don't talk about the fire, only sips and lets it pass. Quiet power in the silence, every question dies at last. He's a storm in cuff and collar, all that thunder out of view. Smoking whiskey, draw a circle, no one steps inside it but the truth. Gold watch, faint scratch, from a night he won't recall. Fresh shade, fine shoes, still he leans against the wall. Eyes dark, glass bright, every memory comes and goes. He blinks, it fades, only he and the amber glow. He don't talk about the fire, only sips and lets it pass. Quiet power in the silence, every question dies at last. He's a storm in cuff and collar, all that thunder out of view. Smoking whiskey, draw a circle, no one steps inside it but the truth. He moves like he's heard it all, every promise, every plea. Leave this past pressed in his pocket, like a photograph he'll never let you see. He don't talk about the fire, only sips and lets it pass. Quiet power in the silence, every question dies at last. He's a storm in cuff and collar, all that thunder out of view. Smoking whiskey, draw a circle, and he sits there like the room is bowing to. They stabbed him in the back, he pulled the blade out slow, rinsed it in a paper cup, watch his own blood flow. Bathroom light flicker, tie thrown over the sink, whiskey burned on the counter, still stare, don't blink. Thread through the skin, shaking but steady, talking to the mirror, you were always ready. A gentleman bleeds in private, wins in public, calm and quiet, walks back in like nothing's changed. Heart still heavy, suit still straight, they never see the scars he hides, they only see the sharpened smile. A gentleman bleeds in private and wins in public every time. White shirt and roses blooming under his vest, jacket back on shoulders, paint pressed close to his chest. Walks back to the table, pulled out his own chair, shook hands with the Judas like he didn't care. Oh yeah. Salt in the wound, salt on the rim, slow little toast, eyes locked on him. A gentleman bleeds in private, wins in public, calm and quiet, walks back in like nothing's changed. Heart still heavy, suit still straight, they never see the scars he hides, they only see the sharpened smile. A gentleman bleeds in private and wins in public every time.
Bench went quiet, wood door side, coats, cufflinks, all that pride. Filed out slow, eyes turned away, left him there to face the day. Dust in the light, gold on the seal. He straightened his tie, told himself what was real. He's a gentleman in the dark, hat in his hand, heart like a rock. Owes what he owes, says what he means. Justice is blind, but he's seen everything. A gentleman pays his debts in silence. Names on paper, cold black ink, deals and favors made him sing. He took the weight like tailored cloth, never begged, never scoffed. Truth in the file, lies on the stand. He swallowed his pride, did not raise his hand. He's a gentleman in the dark, hat in his hand, heart like a rock. Owes what he owes, says what he means. Justice is blind, but he's seen everything. A gentleman pays his debts in silence. No last speech, no raised voice. He already made his only choice. Let the gavel fall, let the ledger close. The debt is his and his alone, yeah. He's a gentleman in the dark, hat in his hand, heart like a rock. Owes what he owes, says what he means. Justice is blind, but he's seen everything. A gentleman pays his debts in silence.
He irons his shirt till the seams go straight, knots his tie like a tourniquet, smiles at the driver, holds the door after you like a quiet prayer. Hands in his pockets, knuckles white, keeps every flinch just out of sight. His father's voice in a clipped command: stand up tall, be a decent man. So he cries in the rain where nobody can tell, lets the sky do the talking. Every heartbreak, every held back yell washes off while he's walking. A gentleman carries two lives in his chest, the one they see and the one that never rests. He cries in the rain where nobody can tell, and it hurts like hell. He laughs at the bar at the right time, buys one round then slips outside. Phone in his hand but he doesn't call, just watches the drops on the concrete crawl. The suit on his back fits like a lie, pressed and clean but it feels too tight. He whispers, I'm tired of being strong. How long is a lifetime? How long? So he cries in the rain where nobody can tell, lets the sky do the talking. Every heartbreak, every held back yell washes off while he's walking. A gentleman carries two lives in his chest, the one they see and the one that quietly bleeds best. He cries in the rain cries in the rain where nobody can tell, lets the sky do the talking. Every heartbreak, every held back yell washes off while he's walking. A gentleman carries two lives in his chest, the one they praise and the one that's laid to rest. He cries in the rain where nobody can tell, and it hurts like hell.
They laugh at the man in the corner, think quiet means easy to break. He's counting the cuts on his knuckles and every last chance that they take. They talk like the room is their kingdom. He studies the cracks in the crown. They don't see the storm in his shoulders, or how still he gets before ground pound. Don't mistake his silence for weakness. Don't mistake his patience for surrender. When the gentleman speaks, cities listen. When he moves, the ground remembers. Yeah, they wrote him off as a whisper till his name came down like thunder. When the gentleman speaks, cities listen. When he moves, the ground remembers. He smiles, lets the chaos keep burning. He's learned what a single word costs. He walks like he's tracing old fault lines, where battles were buried, not lost. They sharpen their teeth on his calmness. They push just to see if he breaks. He's marking the faces, the moments, the promises he'll never make twice. Don't mistake his silence for weakness. Don't mistake his patience for surrender. When the gentleman speaks, cities listen. When he moves, the ground remembers. Yeah, they wrote him off as a whisper till his name came down like thunder. When the gentleman speaks, cities listen. When he moves, the ground remembers. Old man on a wooden porch, guitar across his knee. Sun sinking in his coffee cup. Wind hums in the maple tree. Hands like busted leather. Knuckles chipped and stained. Every wrinkle tells a punchline. Every scar remembers rain. He plays the blues 'cause he's breathing, not 'cause he's breaking apart. Every callus, a little metal pinned to the palm of his heart. He bends a note like a memory, lets it lean, lets it slide. He plays the blues 'cause he's breathing. He plays the blues 'cause he survived. Taps a crooked time. Board creaks right on cue. Smoke curling from his Sunday shirt. Laugh lines cutting through. He's buried friends and bad habits. Watch whole towns fade away, but the string still finds his fingertip, and the night still finds his name. He plays the blues 'cause he's breathing, not 'cause he's breaking apart. Every callus, a little metal pinned to the palm of his heart. He bends a note like a memory, lets it lean, lets it slide. He plays the blues 'cause he's breathing. He plays the blues 'cause he survived. Over cracked concrete, coffee gone cold in his old paper cup. Same jacket, same boots, same tired street, but his eyes say he won't give up, 'cause the city never sleeps and neither does he. Clock hands drag him but he walks free. He don't talk much, lets his work all bleed. Blue tongue, heavy hands, that's all he needs. Yeah, the blues is his language, that's how he speaks. Blue tongue, heavy hands, 7 nights a week. Smoke curls slow from a half-burned light. Payphone ringing but he keeps his stride. Names in his mind but he keeps them quiet. Every promise kept, every debt replied, 'cause the city never sleeps and neither does he.
clock hands dragging, but he walks free. He don't talk much, lets his work all bleed. Blue tongue, heavy hands, that's all he needs. Yeah, the blues is his language, that's how he speaks. Blue tongue, heavy hands, 7 nights a week. Just stronger souls, a steadier load. If you listen close when the night turns thin, you can hear his truth in the dark wind. Oh, stay burning where the world can't see. He don't talk much, lets his work all bleed. Blue tongue, heavy hands, that's all he needs. Yeah, the blues is his language, that's how he speaks. Blue tongue, heavy hands, 7